Hello everybody, we are back with another visual pattern challenge. So here's step 1 in our pattern, here's step 2, here's step 3, and your challenge here is to use your visual intuition to predict how many of these green circles there are going to be in step number 4. If you can do that, maybe you can predict how many in step 43, and maybe you can write an equation that could be used to express the number of circles in any step at all. That's the challenge. If you'd like to give it a try, pause the video and work it out. All right, this looks a little bit similar to one we did a little while ago with some orange squares that kind of made these castle-like shapes. I don't think this is exactly the same though. So let's see if we can think about what's going on with this one in a way that will allow us to predict step 4. I think I'm going to think about the this part, this sort of stem down here first, and then we'll think about the top separately. So I've got that and that and that, and let's just look at that chunk. So this is 1 by 2, this is 3 by 2, and this is 5 by 2. So I think whatever's down there on the next step is going to be 7 by 2. So there'll be 14 of those circles in that chunk. Now let's look at just the top portion. I've got this, it's got 2 prongs with 5, and this one's got 3 prongs, and the middle prong is bigger. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this one has got 2 of the bigger prongs in the middle. Looks like only the ends are short prongs, and maybe all the ones in the middle will be the higher prongs. So let's see, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this was 9. Looks like we're going up by 4 every time on the prongs. So if we're adding one more prong to this, let's see, this line underneath the prongs is 3, and then it's 5, and then it's 7. So I think we're going to have a line of 9 here. And then with the prongs, we'll have 1 and 1 on the ends, and then we'll have 3 of the 2 high ones. So 2 and a 2 and a 2. I think that's it. So that's a lot of numbers to add up. 14 and 9 would be 23, 24, 25, 27, 29, 31. I think that all adds up to 31. I'm a little iffy about this because there was a lot of calculation in there. So we'll analyze the pattern, the numbers, and see if this 31 does seem to fit with this. If I really had a lot of time, I might just draw it out. But I think in this case, I'm going to analyze the numbers and confirm it that way. So I'm going to make a chart with the step number and the number of circles in each step, and we'll see what's going on here. In this one, we've got the 5 on top, 6, 7. So step 1 has 7. And let's see, step 2, I think that is 15, right? 6 on the bottom and then 9 there. Yeah. And step 3, that's 23. And then we're predicting step 4 is 31. So let's go ahead and take the differences of each step. So 15 minus 7, that's 8. 23 minus 15, that is also 8. And 31 minus 23, that is also 8. Okay, this reassures me that our 31 prediction is correct because it looks like we have a regular linear pattern. When the differences are all the same, when it's going up by the same number each step, that is a linear pattern, and we can use a linear equation to model it. So y equals mx plus b, the equation for a line, and here the slope, the m, is going to be our rate of change. So y equals 8x. And then the plus b is just a number we're going to have to add to make it work out with what's up here. And already I can see if I put in step number 1 for x, 8 times 1, that would be 8. That's too many, right? There are only 7 here. So to make it work in step 1, I'd have to subtract 1. So we can make b a negative 1. And then let's double check that that works with our other steps. So y equals 8 times step 2 minus 1. Well, 8 times 2 is 16, minus 1 is 15. That's how many we've got. Y equals 8 times step 3 minus 1. 8 times 3 is 24, minus 1 is 23. That's what we've got in step 3. So we can be confident in our equation, y equals 8x minus 1. And once we've got a good equation, we can just use that to calculate the number in step 43. So y equals 8 times step 43 minus 1. All right, 8 times 43. Well, 8 times 40 is 320, and 8 times 3 is 24, so it's 344 minus 1, I think. So 343 green circles in step 43. Well, how did that work out for you? Did you get 31? Did you get 343? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.